So far we learned all about our face week. We learned about different techniques of applying face makeup, and also we learned about eye week. Hopefully you have learned something new, and this week we are going to talk about everything on lip products. So it can be LipSense, lip gloss, lip balm, lip exfoliation, anything and everything about lips. And if you ask me, this is where I started when I saw a product that is not transferring, that is not smudging, and I was so interested in. And most of my customers also start here because it's a product that most of you already use, and having a product that is so good for your lips at the same time not transferring is going to be an added plus. So let's see what is LipSense. What is LipSense? So LipSense is a liquid lip color, and it's not a lip stain, and its color transferring technology protects it from transferring to anything, and also makes it stay all day. And it's a color. You will pick a LipSense color of your choice and a gloss of your choice and the remover. So sometimes when the color is really dark and it's not going to smudge or stay all day, I don't want you to rub your lips in day hard and spoiling your lips. So that's why we always suggest you to go with the remover, because that way it is very easy for you to remove and safe for your lips too. And it has so many vitamins, so it's going to moisturize while you remove it. So I'm going to show you how you're going to apply the LipSense to make it last longer. So there are few steps I always suggest the customers to follow. So let's see one by one. The first step is always cleaning your lips really well, because LipSense wants to molecularly bonds with your lips. So make sure you wipe your lips clean. That way you don't have any makeup or any residue, because when we apply makeup, you will always get something in your lips too. So you can see some of my CCTM is there. So that is why we always make sure to clean it. Second thing is, LipSense doesn't have any harsh chemicals in it to mix the color. So sometimes the pigments can separate. So if you hear, there is a ball that is inside to mix the color well. So always make sure you shake your tube for 20 to 30 seconds. That way you get the pigments really well. So LipSense will go 3 layers. So make sure you do thin layers. You don't want the layers to be thick. So always take your wand and you're going to scrape it really well. You literally want your So do you see, this is my first layer, and I'm going to let it sit for 20 seconds. You picked a bright color, and you can see this is just one layer of Rockstar. I haven't even sealed. You can see it won't transfer. When you give thin layers and also enough time in between layers, it will dry out really well. You can even seal it. For example, if you are new to red or any color and you don't want 3 layers, you can even use and seal it with gloss. It will not stay the whole 4 to 18 hours, but still this will not smudge for sure. So let me go ahead and do my second layer. So similar way, I'm scraping off the edges. So if you don't give enough time in between layers, what it does is it's going to take away the other layer. That's when it will start to look patchy. Do you see the difference? Make sure you do the waterline, because that's where the saliva touches. So the initial days you may feel that your lips are sticking. I am used to talking, that's why I make sure that it doesn't touch much, because what it does is, think of this way: when you are applying a nail polish and before the first coat dries out, if you are going to do, it's going to try to take out and it won't have that clean finish. It's almost the same concept. So make sure you give enough time in between layers and you will be good to go. I'm going to go over with my last and final layer. The other question I get asked all the time is sometimes LipSense tingles. Like if you're a new LipSense customer and if you have dry lips, it may tingle a bit. That's because that means your lips are chappy and dry. So either drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, or the other thing I always suggest my customers is you can also apply the gloss whenever you go at night. That way the vitamin E in the gloss is going to help moisturize your lips when you sleep. That way it is not chapped anymore because it has SD40 alcohol in it, because every time when we touch our lips and put it back, we don't want any so you can see this is 3 layer of Rockstar on me. You can pretty much pick any gloss. For example, if you are a matte lover, you can pick matte gloss to seal it in, or you can always do glossy. If you are a first timer, I always suggest glossy gloss because that's where I started. Glossy is my all-time favorite. So glossy basically seals the color. Any gloss basically seals the color. So glosses are a must. So here I am using glossy gloss first to show you how it seals the color. So once it's sealed, it won't move anywhere. You can see. So that's it, the application, and you don't have to reapply the whole day. And if you're being outside or you want the color to stay the whole time, then take the gloss with you. Then gloss before you eat or gloss after you eat. That way, because when the gloss will either get absorbed or it's the one that get transferred when you do something. So for example, whatever I do, so that only the gloss is getting transferred, not the color. So that way, once the gloss is out, the color can start to break. So if you want the color to stay as it is, you want to gloss in between in the initial days. For me, if you see, it stays pretty much throughout the day till night. Even if I have some wear off, it will be near the area where your saliva touches or food touches, all those kind that can break in. If you are ready, then ping me. Let's start you with your first color. So here I will be your choices. This is my personal stock. So you have choices of our permanent line, which will have around, I think 56 colors, and then you have some of the limited editions to choose from. The one I used today is a limited edition. It's called Rockstar. So I can swatch you, I can show the color difference, I can send you pictures with the glosses, and we do also have a Senalook app, which is a virtual app where you can try the color on it. It's not 100%, I will say, because the same time people sometimes face the sunlight, sometimes face the other way, so the color can look little different, but I will find you the right one, whatever you like, and I can always color match you with the color that you always wear. That way it makes it easy for you to transition. So if you are a first timer, make sure you pick a color of your choice, a gloss of your choice, and the remover. That way you will be good to go. And once you have your first color, then it's always whatever you like. So you can add many colors. I have customers who have one gloss with many shades, whereas some people like one color with many glosses. So because each color, each gloss can change the color a little bit. For example, if it's a clear, it will show the color as it is, but when it is a pigmented gloss, then the color can change a bit. So it's always up to your imagination on how you want to wear the color, and can't wait to start your first color with it.